Hello, this is Rachel Carroll, the owner and founder of the Neuromuscular Studio. I wanted to say hello, and I also wanted to explain our services and the differences between them for anyone who is new to the studio or perhaps an existing established client who might want to try other therapies as a piece of their puzzle for pain, function, and movement. So the primary service that we do provide here is called neuromuscular therapy. Neuromuscular therapy is a very specific, targeted, focused type of medical massage, and what it does is it targets muscle tissue, the adhesions, the knots, the pain spots in those muscles that are causing a pain pattern and also causing dysfunction. So we really focus in on finding the adhesions and the trigger points that are causing muscle tissue to contract and tighten, which is a neuro response, and that's the neuro part of neuromuscular. And what we're trying to do is correct all of those tissues. So that type of work is corrective and is meant to be done with several sessions weekly or every other week to see corrective results. Now, there are two of us that are fully certified. Certification for neuromuscular takes an additional 2.5 years of training. In addition to traditional massage therapy. So it is a little bit of a process. So that's why there are not very many of us here in town, and a lot of us that have neuromuscular training are actually here at the studio. So neuromuscular certification, so both myself and Jason are certified. And then we also have Juliana, who provides neuromuscular massage. She is about halfway through her training program for certification. So she's got excellent skill set for those trigger points, those adhesions, those corrective measures for upper extremity and also lower extremity. And then she is going to be continuing her education towards certification. Richard also has had half of the neuromuscular training, and he is excellent as well. However, his main skill set is going to be myofascial release and visceral massage. So going into those, myofascial is going to be looking at more of the connective tissue and the fascia, what holds everything together in our body, and really looking at those larger holding patterns and really fitting in the fascial component of why those muscles are tight and in those postures, which will then cause the muscle tissue to create trigger points and adhesions, and that's where the neuromuscular work comes in. So myofascial and neuromuscular go hand in hand together. Now, another one of Richard's skill sets, is visceral. So visceral manipulation or visceral massage is specific abdominal work. So what that's going to be working on is all of the breathing patterns, the rib patterns, the fascial overlay and tissue that's inside the organs. Fascia connects everything together, and it's almost like packing peanuts. So it's like, especially in the abdomen. So it's that space filler. So it's very, very dense in the abdomen. And so when you have fascial adhesions, what can really happen is your breathing changes, your ribs tighten, you have constipation issues, maybe you have reproductive issues, maybe you just have generalized pain in the abdomen. Those are all things that can be addressed with the visceral massage with Richard. Also, if you've had any abdominal surgery, so we're talking, bowel obstruction surgery, any sort of bowel surgery, we're talking about hysterectomies, we are talking about C-sections. Those are all things that Richard can assist with. So then we also have craniosacral, which Danielle provides that for us. Craniosacral is a very, very specialized modality, and it's kind of half energy and half physical. So it's very, very light touch, and what she's doing is she's trying to manipulate all of the soft tissues in between the bones of the cranium. The bones of the cranium are meant to move, and when they don't move correctly and they get stuck, that's when things like headaches, migraines, just that feeling of anxiety and overwhelm can start to happen, and the craniosacral work helps to open up that cranium, the cranial movement, and then also stimulates cerebrospinal fluid flow from the sacrum all the way back up to the cranium and then back again. So her work really helps to change the neuromuscular perspective and neuromuscular system in the tissue by making sure that the brain is functioning correctly, and the spinal cord and the nerves. Another thing too that we provide is therapeutic massage and cupping. Now that is done by Yaya. Juliana also provides that, and so does Danielle. So therapeutic massage and cupping are for more of your general massage. However, we do not do general deep tissue here. So that's going to be more of like a full body treatment with focus and specific emphasis on maybe one or two areas. Now, Yaya is going to be starting her neuromuscular training, and she does have a very good kinesthetic neuromuscular detailed skill set. So she definitely is going to be getting into, providing neuromuscular massage probably the mid portion of the year. She will move into that. But if you're looking for just a great therapeutic massage, then you would want to go ahead and schedule the therapeutic massage and cupping. Several of our providers do cupping, so pretty much everyone except for Jason. So myself and Richard and Danielle and Juliana and Yaya are all trained in cupping. Graston scraping is something that myself, Jason, and Richard do, which is very, very gentle fascial scraping. So that might be an insight as to which therapist you would like to schedule with. If you have any other concerns, if you have specific questions about what you have going on in your body and who would be best suited for you, you can just send us an email at office@nmtstudio.com, or you can send us a text if that's easier. And that is going to be, our text number is 866-376-3015. And if you'd like to give us a call, feel free. If we're busy, then you will get our voicemail, but we will certainly give you a call back as soon as possible. So hope that answers some questions for you. We are excited to work with you, and we look forward to helping you have less pain, more movement, and a better life.